Welcome back to What's New in the Lou with Alexis Zotos, presented by Kaldi's Coffee and recorded right here at Bucket List Podcast Studios. This is your can't miss weekly podcast, helping you stay in the know in everything that's going on in St. Louis, from the new restaurants to the can't miss events, and of course, the people that are making our community a better place to live. And this week's guest really combines all of those things: great food, a great cause, and a great event. We are talking about Wingding. It is an all-you-can-eat wing night with good cause at the center of it all. I am joined right now by Jenna with UCP Heartland and Peter with Duke's Barbecue, one of the participating restaurants. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the why. Why is this event even happening?
Absolutely. So the event is put on by UCP Heartland, which is a local nonprofit. It's affiliate of a national group, the United Cerebral Palsy. And we serve adults and children with disabilities, all kinds of disabilities, autism, cerebral palsy, developmental, intellectual disabilities. And we serve them in any aspect that they need. So we have 8 programs in St. Louis, Columbia, and Jefferson City. And some of those I can go into a little bit more, but we just try to help them live the most independent life possible.
Yeah. What's the little backstory here? When did the organization here, the chapter here in St. Louis, get started?
1953.
Oh, okay.
So 72
a little
years ago.
time.
Yeah, we've been here for quite a while. And like I said, we are an affiliate of the national organization. So you'll see UCPs all throughout the nation, but we are the one in Missouri. So we serve the Missouri community.
And how many people are you guys serving each year?
So I believe last year we were just over 1,100. I think we're in the 700s right now. So it does range. And that kind of has a lot to do with Medicaid funding and things like that.
Sure.
Because a lot of our folks do utilize that service for their services with us. So, but yeah, so we serve quite a few people, and it's just an amazing opportunity for us to be a part of their lives.
And like so many organizations, it takes money to make these things happen. It takes money to help ensure that the folks that are being helped by your organization can get those services, can, work to live the best life that they can. Coming up is one of your biggest fundraisers.
Yes.
Talk to us about Wingding. How did it get started? Wings, where did this all get started?
Yeah, so it's kind of a funny story, and I'm still fairly new with the company, so I don't know the whole history, but I do know it started back at Queenie Park, and it was kind of like a more barbecue, family picnic style thing. It was very family oriented, which it definitely still is, but over the years, it's just developed and become such a big event that people really look forward to. It's the only really wing event in the area. It serves such a great cause, so people really love to get behind that. We feature amazing local restaurants and bring out their flavors and give them some fun some fun competition and participating in that. And so, it started as smaller at Queenie Park, kind of continued to grow. We had a little bit of a hiatus during COVID where we went virtual and we did the best we could with that. And now
But so much better to be in person.
Oh my gosh, so much better. You can't have, you can have a Wingding virtually, but it's all about community, bringing people together, getting restaurants out, supporting the mission, and just having a great time. And that's what we do. And so this year is our biggest one ever. We're at the Chaffetz Arena for the first time. Super, super excited about that. And we're expecting at least 1,000 people, if not more. So we cannot wait. Yeah.
Peter, you are one of the participating restaurants.
Yes.
Have you participated before?
Yes.
Okay.
In all of them.
In all of them.
Yes.
Okay. What got you involved?
Just we were kind of asked to do it one time, and we looked into it, and it's for a good cause, and we love doing that kind of thing. As a restaurant, we don't really do any competition stuff, but we love doing the Wingding and being a part of that. The first one we did was at the St. Charles Family Arena when it was outside, and then after that, then it kind of stopped, like she said, due to COVID, and then ramped back up, and then we got back into it, and it's just a really fun thing for us to participate in, along with all our restaurant friends.
Okay, so for folks that might not be familiar with your restaurant, tell us a little bit about Duke's. You guys are in
Sure.
Wentzville.
Yes.
Great barbecue.
Thank you.
When did you guys open?
We opened in 2018,
Okay.
so we've been out there a while. So
What was the hope behind the restaurant? Why did you want to get into this crazy business?
Well, I've been doing it for a while, so I think it's my fourth or fifth restaurant that
Oh,
I've
okay.
opened up. Yeah. So after kind of my last place was in the city of St. Louis for
Mhm.
12 years, the
What place?
Thaxton
Oh,
Speakeasy,
yeah, okay.
with my ex-partner Kim. She still
Gotcha.
owns it. It's one of my best
Okay.
friends, and I just kind of got a wild hair. Said I want to do a barbecue restaurant, and I started looking out into the West because
Mhm.
it's out of my comfort zone because I'm from this area, and went out to Wentzville and built Duke's and opened it up and been out there ever since.
Yeah, talk to us about your barbecue.
Well, we love what we do. We're creative with it. We use prime brisket. We get our cows from a Mary's River Wagyu, which is
Mm.
American Kobe beef, which is really good. And we just I like to treat our food like art, and I have my cooks and my chefs do that. And we just want to feed the people and make them happy and give good service. It's a family business, and it's a mom and pop, and we just like serving our community.
What's a must order on the menu?
Oh gosh, about everything. But I'd
Pick your
say,
favorite child.
yeah, yeah, the burgers are great. The brisket is really good. It's probably the most thing we sell is brisket.
Mhm.
Our burnt end rangoons are really popular.
Okay, yum.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
just like a crab rangoon, but with burnt ends on the inside still. And we
That
make
sounds
those by hand. We
awesome.
make thousands of them.
Oh my
And I go
gosh.
down to Lucky Trading, every 2 weeks and get my wonton
Mhm.
wrappers. And so we're just kind
Yum.
of like farm to table as much as we can and do our own thing and try not to have a lot of preservatives and
Really
stuff.
good
And
sides. You guys have got some good sides, I feel like.
yes, yeah, we make all that, make the coleslaw, we make the famous smoked Gouda potato casserole.
Yes. I was going to say there's something I
Yes.
had. Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, look,
The
I love
Gouda.
barbecue, but I'm a sides girly. Like
Yeah.
I think about sides before I think about the meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
The meat's just like that's the side
That's
in
the
my mind.
side.
Like hook me up with all the yummy sides.
It's
Yes.
important having homemade sides
Mhm.
because it really complements the food better than a bucket of potato salad.
Yeah.
You get it wherever.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
just take real pride in like giving the best complementary side to the proteins and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk wings.
Okay.
So when you first did your first wing ding, did you have a wing that you like already knew was tried and true to you? Like walk me through your wing story.
Well, we're really simple people with the wings. So
Mhm.
at Duke's, we smoke them up,
Okay.
we cool them down, and then we flash fry them when people order them.
Okay.
And so we make our own buffalo, which is really unique. It's got little sweet, little heat.
Mm.
It's really good. So it's a lot different than just regular buffalo sauce.
Okay.
Then we make our dry rub also for it as well. And we're just purists. So we just did our normal buffalo wing and our normal dry rub wing. And I think one year we won with the tiger striped, which is
Yeah,
like,
what's the tiger striped? I just saw it on your menu.
Yeah.
yeah, that's spicy Dukes in buffalo sauce.
Okay.
And it just kind of, people love that one too.
Yum. That sounds so
You
good.
guys take something home every year.
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah. I think we've first place, I think, for the past 3 or 4 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
just humble brag
Right,
right
just, like,
there. Okay,
brush it off, right.
So for folks who haven't been to Wingding, talk to us a little bit how it works. You walk
Yep.
in, it's an all-you-can-eat thing. There's also judges, which I'm excited
Yes.
to once again be a judge this year. So walk us through the process. How does it
Sure.
work?
Yeah. So if you're a guest coming to the event, you'll check in at our registration. You'll come in this year. You'll be coming down into the bowl where all the action is taking place, which
Yeah.
will be super, super cool. We've got our restaurants lined up and we've got them labeled. So each restaurant during that entire time is serving all 3 of their wings. So we do 3 categories.
Yeah, what's your categories?
So we do traditional buffalo, dry rub, and then specialty. And obviously the first 2 are self-explanatory, but the third one, the restaurants can really have fun with. They can make whatever they want. As Peter mentioned, they did tiger stripe, I think 1 year for their specialty. We've had a peanut butter and jelly wing. We've had like all kinds of interesting concoctions that are a lot of fun. So that's kind of for the adventurous spirit. So throughout, all the restaurants are going to be serving all of those wings to the attendees, so they can try those throughout. While that's happening, we are doing judging for each category on the stage. So we have judges for each category. They're on the stage. They're trying. So for example, during the traditional, they're up there. They're trying every traditional wing from every restaurant, and they're rating based on tenderness, flavor, juiciness, like all the things that make a wing the best, right? Crispiness, you need that crispy skin. And so, yeah, they judge all of those wings. And then, that group of judges will go off and then we'll bring up the dry rub judges. So each judge only judges one category. So we get, a wide variety of judges. That
you guys
experience.
always get a really fun mix of judges.
Yeah, we do. We have foodies, influencers, TV, radio, athletes, just everything. Yeah, we try to hit everybody. So, during the event, the judging's going on. The guests are eating their wings. It's a great time. And then at the end, we tally up all the.
Are the guests judging it all? Is there a people's favorite?
That is the most important one. Yes.
People's choice. I was like, what is the word?
Yes, that's the most important one. So thank you for bringing that up. So guests will get a people's choice voting card. And after they try all the wings, they can put that in the restaurant's box, which they had their favorite. And then at the end, we tally those up. And someone walks away with the coveted People's Choice Award. That is the most important one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Peter, for you, what is special? Winning is always, everyone likes to win. But what does it mean to you, especially to hear that feedback from the community, from your diners?
Well, it's wonderful. Yeah, and it's fun to participate in it, and we have such other good friends like Felix's and all these other chefs and great guys that do it, and we all just like to try to take the win home. And, but we're real
little
happy.
friendly competition there for sure.
Competition, yeah. But it's fun to keep winning, of course.
Now, do you get to try any other wings while you're there?
Oh yeah, we all try each other's, and we're like, that's interesting. This is weird, or So,
what's the weirdest wing? Can you think of one of those specialty ones that you were like, whoa, that's the peanut butter and jelly?
Mine was the peanut butter jelly.
That's a strange one.
It literally tasted like peanut butter jelly with chicken on it, like
Interesting.
like it was the most interesting thing.
Yeah, there's been.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
Like a Parmesan.
Okay.
Parmesan garlic.
Yeah.
One that was, there's some bizarre wings out there.
Do you already know what you're bringing for your specialty this year?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah. The wheels are turning.
Game time decision.
When for you, you mentioned you've been in this business for a long time. What excites you about sort of like doing things like this, where you're getting outside of the restaurant, the four walls of your restaurant, and kind of being in a new place, maybe meeting some new customers, putting your name out in front of those folks? What does that mean to you?
Oh, well, it's wonderful because we expose ourselves to people in St. Louis proper, so they'll eventually come out to Wentzville because no one likes to drive past 270. So, it's good to like pull, and I'm from this area, so it's like we want to pull everyone out there too. And so it's fun just to have that exposure, and also, like you said, get out of the restaurant. So all of us restaurant owners, that's all we do.
Yeah.
We're always in there. So it's fun for us to get out, and our staff love it. I got the girls from a zoo come back just to work that event because they've been doing it the whole time.
That's fun.
It's just fun for everyone to just be together and just serve wings and meet all these people, and it's crazy the feedback you get, and you make friends, and we get to meet some great people that end up coming out to Dukes to see us.
Kaldi's Coffee has been proudly roasting in St. Louis since 1994. Guided by a commitment to quality, service, and community, Kaldi strives to make every cup a moment of discovery. And get this, thanks to the support of their St. Louis community and fans across the country, they were named USA Today's #1 coffee chain in 2024. Visit Kaldi'sCoffee.com to find your nearest cafe, shop coffee for home, or even book a free tour and cupping at their roastery. Follow the goat to your next great coffee experience. Enjoy the rest of the episode. In your mind, what makes the perfect wing?
Oh, goodness. Well, I think.
Besides saying yours.
Yeah, exactly. I really think it's the technique.
Mm-hmm.
And, after having wings growing up, everybody loves wings,
Yeah. They're just that quintessential food.
Yeah, it's America. Yep. Everybody loves wings. And I think really dialing in, smoking them and then the right fry on it.
Mm-hmm.
So the inside's really soft and good and tender, but then you get the little crispy outside. I think that's the best wing.
How long are you smoking your wings for?
Oh gosh, probably like 2+ hours or
Mhm,
so. It doesn't
mhm.
take too long to smoke them.
Okay, okay. And when we talk about, the fun of this event, it's really important to kind of get back to that mission of like
Absolutely.
why we're doing this. What's it like for you to see members of the organization that, they get to be there as well and
Mm,
people get to interact with the folks that this is all for? What's that
absolutely.
like?
It is so heartwarming. They talk about the wingding all year long. I mean, it is the highlight of their year. So when it finally comes around, it is just so heartwarming to see them out in the community, enjoying the event, spending time together, meeting new people, seeing what really this all is about, and letting their faces be seen.
Mhm.
We often say that our clients are the forgotten faces of the community because you know uh, they're not able to be on the community as much as you or I might be able to. So to be able to see them experience that and just look forward to it is so heartwarming. And we look forward to it every year. So it really makes a huge difference in their lives. And people like Peter and you being involved just make a huge difference.
Talk to us about some of those programs that this helps fund.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Wingding directly, all the funds from Wingding directly go back into UCP Heartland's programs in St. Louis, the community itself. So we have adult day services where we can take adults that need to be helped throughout the day, and then they go back to their caregivers at night. And that's such a fun program. Seeing them together, they have music, they have activities, creativity. They just have a great time together. We also have an autism program in St. Louis, so we do a lot of early intervention. We work with
Mhm.
children before they go into school to help prepare them for kindergarten. Sometimes we're working with children that are nonverbal. Same with adults, so helping them with our high qualified staff to start speaking for the first time, or just really impactful moments. We also do residential services, so we provide in-home care for folks that might need help, or a big one, that kind of sets us apart from our competitors is our respite home.
Mm.
So it's a short-term stay or emergency stay where your loved one can come and stay with us, and we will fully take care of them. So, it's kind of like a home away from home. And, our programs really do make a huge impact in people's lives. And it's so great to see, how we can do that and how events like this can really help fund those
Yeah.
programs that, help these people thrive in life and live an independent life.
Absolutely. And I think, this is kind of the best way to do that. You create this really fun event that people look forward to all year. Who doesn't want all you can eat wings?
Right.
But then at the end of the day, you realize like your ability to eat wings is making a difference in St. Louis and beyond. You mentioned it's at Chaffetz this year,
Yes.
likely one of the biggest ones you guys have had.
Yes.
Does that allow for like an expansion of more restaurants? There's a long list of restaurants, including Duke's, that are going to be there.
Yes, absolutely. So like I said, we have 9 restaurants lined up
Mhm.
right now. We've got a few that are on the cup, so we're like hoping they're going to pull through for us. But yeah, we've got some returners like Duke's. We've got, let's see, Felix's always comes back, Slim
Mhm.
Chickens, Chicken Out. They will all be there again this year. We've got some newcomers or like second time returners.
Mhm.
So we have a newcomer, Nowhere Food and Drink, which is
Mhm.
out in Jefferson County. They're going to be
Okay.
joining us this year. We've got Bogart's coming back for the second year in a row.
Nice.
So we've got some solid restaurants coming in. We're excited to see what they come up with. I would say Felix's, Duke's, Chicken Out, Slim Chickens. Those are some that we see every year, and we love the friendly competition.
There's still time for people to get tickets.
Absolutely, always. You can buy tickets at the door even. So
There you go.
tickets are available on our website. So www.ucpheartland.org. Go to our website, get your tickets. $30 for general admission.
Mhm.
That is all you can eat wings, and $90 VIP. That includes all you can drink. So if
Because you
you're
gotta
there,
have something
you gotta have something to wash it down.
out all the
Yeah,
wings with.
that's right.
I don't know, because how spicy are we talking about here? How spicy is your buffalo?
It's mid.
It's a mid. Okay,
Yeah,
we like
it's
that.
soft on the palate.
I like
You don't want
that.
to blow someone's face off.
Right? Especially if you're
Yeah.
trying to eat a lot of
Yeah.
wings. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to be like, okay, I'm done. My
Yeah, you don't
mouth
want
is
to
on fire.
ruin the taste for everything else.
Exactly.
Well, on that point, I have to mention our presenting sponsor,
Okay,
Tums.
there
It
you
is
go.
the perfect partnership. So
It
when
really
you hit the
is.
buffalo, yes, I mean you can't write it better. When you get that hot buffalo, that acid reflux, that uncomfortable, Tums is there to save you. So Tums is our presenting sponsor. Once again this year, we couldn't do it without them.
Are you guys handing
And
out Tums?
We're handing out Tums. We're handing out merch, all the things you need to keep your digestive system happy while you're pounding these wings.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the VIP, which is all you can drink. So you can, absolutely get some good drinks with your wings.
Yes.
Anything else that you want St. Louis to know about why this is one of those favorite foodie events of the year?
I think there's just nothing else like it. It's really, truly a one-of-a-kind event, not just because of the mission behind it, but because of the camaraderie, the restaurants that come out, the judges that come out. We get people from all different communities that have different interests, and we all come together for the love of chicken wings.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool thing. So I would just say, if you haven't joined us before, give us a shot. We're a one-of-a-kind event, and I think you'll be pretty satisfied.
Yeah. It's thousands of wings for each restaurant. So
Right.
a
Yeah. How
lot
many
of work.
wings are you prepping?
Yeah, I think it's
Like
like
2,000?
12. Yeah. 1,200 to 2,000. It
yeah.
grows every year.
Wow.
And so I can't speak for everybody, but I know that's a lot of wings to make for just one night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And if people haven't been out to Duke's, they've got to come give you guys a try.
Yeah.
Come check out the barbecue, check out the wings. If you can't make it to Wing Ding, although you should, folks. You guys are out in Wentzville, and do you ever like a dessert? Why do I feel like I remember some really great desserts?
We have a really unique gooey butter cake.
Yes.
we make.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
It's such a St. Louis thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm from the hill, so
There you go.
So our chef makes such a unique gooey butter cake. It's crazy.
Yum.
And so that's kind of the one thing we do. We have like 4 different flavors.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm remembering. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm remembering some really yummy desserts
Yeah.
the last time I was there.
Yeah.
You
There
can't
you
go
go.
wrong with
Cake,
anything at Duke's.
cupcakes.
You really can't. Just get one of everything, and you'll be good.
There you go. All right, everyone. We're going to have some links to how you can purchase tickets in the description of this week's episode. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Well, we know one of the big events coming up this month is Wing Ding on September 9th, but here's a look at the calendar of events for this week so you can stay in the know. Starting things off, Twilight Thursdays return to the Missouri History Museum with a free concert on Thursday, September 4th. The St. Louis Art Fair takes place in Clayton this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Art Outside at Schlafly and Maplewood also is happening this weekend, Friday through Sunday. And Hard Press Cider Fest at Eckert's takes place on Saturday, September 6th. And if you're looking to do a little vintage shopping, the Vintage Market Days is Friday through Sunday at the St. Charles Convention Center. Thanks as always for listening. Don't forget to subscribe so you get the first alert. 3, 2, 1. Thanks as always for listening. Don't forget to subscribe so you know exactly when the latest episode of What's New in the Lou drops.